the 35. It's 1st and 10.
No, we change it.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play here in the big game. A pickup of 44 yards. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Now, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Sit on! We change it.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the 1st down mark. On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On 1st down, it is back to Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
70. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Forced to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Mike Green getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Maverick. Let's go now. 60. Panther 60.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And on third down, the ball incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that'll set up fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens are out to a 10-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 19 Charger, 19 flag.
They'll start the drive with Kronsky Merritt. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6.
60, Viking, 18. 18, 79 Broncos. Buffalo, 18.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
This is 3rd and 6.
Come on, come on. Set. 6, Dragon, 60. Nineteen tight, Warriors 70. Cuddy.
They'll throw with Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Commander's first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Hey! Go street! Hey, smash.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Get it. Ready.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And you'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Mustang Knight, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing now, Daniels. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Hey, check that. Check that. Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
They'll run with Krosky Merritt. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready. Cougar 19. Check smash, check smash. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
You know, kind of interesting. You don't see a lot of teams play dime personnel down here in the real low red zone, Mike, but great job by the defensive coordinator anticipating pass. Right personnel, right coverage, and really muddied up that back end for the quarterback. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it just past their 25.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Commanders will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
In motion comes Walker. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Man, that's a nice job. Something out of nothing, sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4. From the 44 now, here's second and 4.
Hey, middle.
Jackson looking to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. Jackson. But it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll lead to a second down. To throw is Jackson. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
24-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to Krosky Merritt. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
7 Pirates, Dragon 6, Mustang 19, Panther 11, Panther 11, 60 Bobcats, 60.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
At the 34-yard
Let's go
line.
now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. 79 Broncos.
They'll run with Krosky Merritt. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Trap 60, Trap 60. Stephanie. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18.
Here's Daniels. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half.
3rd and long.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70 Warriors, 70.
To throw is Daniels. That's the tight end, Pitts. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of
60
13.
Bison, 60 Bison.
It's 4th down.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Mavericks, Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
No, we changed it.
Austin brought in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Second down, Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Jackson now. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They'll go with Bill. That's Krusty Merritt. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
70. Viking 8. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Tavius Robinson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Trap 60, trap 60. Steady.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And it's downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Jalen Lane, touchdown Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A big play here in the big game. 33 yards. A first down throw for Jackson. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven first down. Here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Flush to his right. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens move out in front, 20-17.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, great. 18, Pioneer. 10. Bronco 80. Nineteen tight. 19 tight.
Daniels now on first down. A quick slant on the money to McClure. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Okay, ready?
Second and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Here we go. Set. Cowboy 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 8 Warriors. 70. 19 Lions. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Flush to his right, Now he'll run. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
First and 10 now from the 36.
70 Rangers. Here we go, here we go. Cougar.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
So, 1 quarter remains in Super Bowl 61. We are back for the 4th from New Orleans after this. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
70, 18, Dragon 60. Panther 11, 19 tight, 9, Cub 19, Cub 19.
Throwing is Daniel. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
Viking 18.
On second down, it's Daniel. That's to Pitts, the tight end. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head?
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jalen Wright, touchdown Washington. Now Ryland for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. On play action, here's Jackson. Moving to his left. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Jackson now on second down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Baltimore.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Laiatu Latu, in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Raven first down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Now, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On third down, Jackson. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Hey, out.
Jackson up top again. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On the give, Krosky Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You can just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Seven Pirates. Let go.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll let one go. Down the middle. Still on the move. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 95 yards. Touchdown, Washington. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Makes the score. Commanders 31, Ravens 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. A pass right side will be taken in by Walker. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Here's first down. Jackson looking to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Taking off. And he will score! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the two-point conversion. Jackson now. That's caught. So they get the two-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, calls to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Trying right side here with Krusty Merritt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Corey 70.
Throwing on second down. Daniel has caught. That's Lane. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Washington.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Second and 7 at the Ravens' 26-yard line.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready,
Krusty Merritt to run again. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Chap 50, Chap 60. Buffalo 18. Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game.
Hugs on that sideline. One final kneel down, and that will put the bow on this championship season. Commanders have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle, tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what.
Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree.